Hey guys, here Mark the Geek. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys my review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 after 5 months of personal usage. Yes, it has been that much, so it's time to update my review. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the things that I still liking about the Galaxy Note 5, and I have to start with the screen. The 5.7 beautiful Super AMOLED screen always looks gorgeous. It doesn't matter what you're looking at. The resolution of the screen, 2560 by 1440, 518 pixel per inch. It doesn't matter if you're gaming, if you're watching videos, if you're looking at photos, everything just looks beautiful on the screen. I'm also liking the attractive slim design, which is a new design for the Samsung Galaxy Note devices. They decided to go with metal surrounding the phone, curved glass in the rear that makes it a lot easier to handle the phone. This phone is a 5.7-inch screen, but still feels like a small phone, and you have to give them props for that. And of course, we are sacrifices a couple things like no micro SD slot or battery removable, but it still looks gorgeous. I love the size, I love the weight, everything just feels awesome with this phone. After 5 months of usage, I gotta say I'm still loving the great performance of this phone. Still feels very snappy. This phone has an Exynos octa-core processor, which is split by 2 quad cores. One quad core processor is at 1.5 gigahertz. The other one is at 2.1 gigahertz. And I gotta say, thanks to that, most likely that's the reason why this phone feels so snappy. I don't have problems doing any task on this phone, including recording video games, which I've been doing a lot on the Galaxy Note 5. It feels very snappy, and for some phones, for a lot of phones, doing video gaming and recording at the same time is a process that's gonna take a lot from the phone, and most of the times a lot of phones are gonna lag doing this process. But on this phone, it just feels super snappy. I do it a lot. I play video games. A lot of times I record video games to consider for upload or not, maybe to include on my videos or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but they feel great. It doesn't matter what kind of video games you're playing, it always feels great. I haven't found a game that actually lags on this phone, and of course there's a lot of games that you can actually control the graphic and all that, but I always play the games on this phone at full blast, full performance, and I never have a problem with it. That's something that I can't say from other phones. The camera. Another great feature about this phone is the camera. This phone has a great 16 megapixel rear facing camera with optical image stabilization, auto HDR, autofocus, you name it. This phone takes great, beautiful pictures, great colors. The front facing camera is a 5 megapixel camera, which also records video at 2K, which is 2560 by 1440. Low light is very good as well. When it comes to video quality, it takes amazing videos, 1080p 60 frames per second, which is my favorite video mode. Also takes video at 4K, 2K, you name it. It takes great images. It also has the optical image stabilization for the videos, which helps out a lot when you're moving the camera left to right, up and down. It doesn't matter, but it takes great videos and great photos as well. One of the main reasons that I buy a Galaxy Note device is because of the unmatched S Pen. There's no phone out there in the market that can compare to the Galaxy Note devices when it comes to a stylus or a pen. The feature that I also like this year coming around is the Air Command feature redesign, which now allows you to add other shortcuts besides the ones that you already have. Now you can add like a calculator, you can add another productivity device like Evernote, and this is a feature that I use a lot for my videos and for my work. When I have to take notes right away, the device that I have in my hands is my phone, so I have to use my phone as my main productivity device. And for me, there is no phone out there in the market that can match what I can do on this phone. And of course, I have to give it to Samsung. This is the #1 feature that I love of the Galaxy Note device. One thing that I like to do on smartphones is customize them, make the phone look totally different. And that's one thing that I've been able to do on the Samsung Galaxy Note device thanks to the theme store. It has a theme store where you can download themes and you can fully customize your phone. It changes the way the toggles look. It changes the way the menu looks. It changes the way your dialer looks. It does a lot more things to your phone than a lot of launchers actually do. So that's the reason I've been using less launchers on the Galaxy Note device, and I've been using more themes that comes in the device. So thanks to that, I've been having a great time when it comes to theming and changing the way my phone looks here and there. Ever since I got the Galaxy Note 5, there's a lot of habits that has changed. One of them is how I charge my smartphone. And thanks to the fast wireless charging that's in the phone, I've been liking to just charge my phone via wireless. I have wireless chargers everywhere. I have one in the office where I record my videos. I have one in my room where I sleep. I have another charger that I put it in my bag and I take it to work or anywhere I go, so I can charge my phone that way as well. So yes, one thing that I like about the smartphone this time around is the wireless charging feature. Another habit that has changed since I have the Galaxy Note devices is how I pay at the store. I love the fact that you can pay anywhere. You don't have to look for the Android Pay, Tap to Pay. You don't have to look for that because this phone has the MST technology, which is magnetic secure transmission, which is basically replicating what you actually do with your credit card or debit card. It's very, very awesome to go and pay at places where they don't have Tap to Pay, and they're like, sorry sir, we don't have Tap to Pay here, or Android Pay or Apple Pay. And I say, it doesn't matter, I can still pay with my phone. And they just get shocked when they see me pay with the phone. So for me, paying with Samsung Pay is way better than Android Pay and Apple Pay, whatever you want to call that. So yes, paying with my phone is a habit that has changed in my life. Now let's talk about the things that I'm not liking after 5 months of usage, and I have to start with the battery. This phone has a 3000 milliamp hour battery that it is not removable. I've been getting around 8 hours to 9 hours and a half, barely 10 ever, depending what I'm doing, and that's not very good. You know, if it wasn't for the fast wireless charging or the fast charging, I would be going crazy. Storage, that's another thing that I'm not liking. Even though I have a 64 gigabyte smartphone, I'm running out of space, and a lot of times I find myself deleting apps because I need to make space for other apps or photos or videos. So thanks to the non-removable or non-addition of the micro SD slot, that's another thing that I don't like. Another thing to keep in mind is that this phone still has 5.1.1. We still don't have Marshmallow, which is 6.0 at the moment of this video. We still don't know when we're getting it, but I'm pretty sure the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 will be getting it. Now, one feature that I have to complain about, and it sucks because it's a feature that I love, is the S Pen. But what I don't like about the S Pen this time around is that it has a mechanic feature, like a real pen. But it is useless. It's a useless feature. And the thing about this feature is that I've been noticed a lot of times when I take the phone out of my pocket, this is how I find my phone. I use the phone in a case, and a lot of times I find the S Pen clicking mechanic out, and that's not good because you can easily, with let's say with a little bit of cloth or nylon or something from your pants, that thing can pop out and you can lose the pen. And that's a feature that I don't like, and I think it's totally useless. The proper way to put the S Pen in your phone is to put it in with the mechanic out, like you see right there. That way when you stick it in with your finger, it's completely in. But for me, that I usually use it a lot, it sucks that I have to be paying attention how I'm clicking the thing to put it in my smartphone. That sucks. I shouldn't be having to pay attention to that. Okay guys, and that's it. Those are all the features that I love and don't like about the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 after 5 months of usage. Keep in mind, One of the main reasons that I buy Galaxy Note devices is because of the S Pen. I am a heavy user when it comes to S Pen features. A lot of people just don't care about the S Pen, and if you're one of those, there's a lot of phones out there in the market that are very, very good. For example, the LG V10 is a great phone with a great camera. It has the same size of the screen. It does feel a lot more bigger than the Galaxy Note 5, but it does have a removable battery. It does have an SD card slot, and it's a great option if you don't like the S Pen feature. But for me, the Galaxy Note 5, when it comes to productivity, there's no phone out there in the market that can actually compete with the Galaxy Note 5 when it comes to productivity like I do it. So guys, thanks for watching my video. Let me know what you think about my review. Let me know what you think about the Galaxy Note 5. Till next time, guys.